Hi everybody, I am going to go ahead and do a step-by-step as far as installing this ceiling fan and light fixture into our gym here, so don't mind the gym equipment, and just talk you through the process on how to do this so that way it might be a little easier for you when you go to do it yourself. So first you have to actually put the down rod and this cone on top. You're going to be feeding the wires through each piece, and then there's this yoke piece, and you have to attach it by putting this bar through, and this is what's actually going to hang on the bracket. Now I had already put the bracket on with the ceiling, but you set that yoke in there and there's a groove on the back side. Then you have to actually do the wiring. So with this fan, it is controlled by a remote control, which means there's a receiver piece. So you're going to connect the house wires to the receiver. There's two wires on one side and the colors match up. And then on the other side, there's three wires, and that's what's going to actually connect to your fan, as well as you have your ground wires, which are the green and the copper. You're going to put all of those together using those wing nut, the electric nuts, and then you're going to actually move this cone up to attach it. Now you have to make sure you get all of the wires within that cone, and that was probably the trickiest part. There's a lot of wires in here, but once you get it in there, you push it up and you rotate it, and then you tighten the screws a bit. So for this next part, there is actually two different sides. You can do a white side to your blade, or you can do this wood grain side to it. So I want to have the wood grain pointing down, and you're going to align with these slits, and then you will take a washer and a screw and go right up in here to be able to do this. This part was actually really simple. If you put the middle screw in first and then work on the two on the sides, that actually makes it a lot easier to align, and it's pretty quick to get all the fan blades on. The next part is actually putting the light fixture onto the fan, and just so you know, the screws that are used to do this are already placed in the fan, so you have to unscrew those out first, then put the light on, feed that wire through the middle, and the wire is going to actually just plug right in to there. And then that is all the wiring you have to do. We did have a little bit of trouble. It's a tight space just getting it in, but once it was in there, it was in. And then the cover just screws on. So this is the finished product, and at this point you should go turn your power back on, and now you can just use the remote control to adjust all these different settings. There are three different light settings that are great, but then you can also adjust the intensity within those. And then there's also fan settings, so you can control the speed at which your your fan is spinning. And then there's also, in addition to that, a timer, so you can set it to where it's on for 6 hours and then it's going to automatically turn off. I really love this fan. It is super quiet. There's no squeaking, no wobbling, even on the highest setting. And I love that I can really adjust the lighting, because sometimes you want that bright light depending on what you're doing, and other times you may want a warmer light that's softer. So this really is versatile. I think this fan would do great in any bedroom, and really is simple to put together. All in all, it probably took me about an hour to do, and there were points where it was easier to have somebody there to help me, just so I didn't have to go up and down the ladder so much, but I could have done it myself without any assistance, which really just speaks volumes to the manufacturing of this light. I really hope you guys enjoy it. I highly recommend this fan light combination, and the remote control, it also comes with a mounting bracket, so you can have it right by the door, so it's just like a light switch. So definitely check this one out.